Well, greetings everybody. Welcome back to another video. And if you're an expert, right off on the bat, you can see that this is an iPhone 12 Pro, and I've had this iPhone for a few months now, and I haven't had the guts to make a video on it until now. But it is an iPhone 12 Pro Gold. You can obviously already see that it's on an older version of iOS, is you probably were guessing. And just like a lot of Apple products or iOS devices that I cover on this channel are usually on older versions of iOS that they support. And because that's certainly what you guys want to see. So, but this one, a lot like my last video, is a quite special, one of a kind iPhone. And the 12 Pro came out in October of 2020. It was delayed a month because obviously that's when the COVID crisis was. And this iPhone quite special because it brings me back memories of fall of 2020 when we were still in the pandemic, and I was in 12th grade at the time when this iPhone came out. And my main iPhone at the time was the 11 Pro, as you can see right there. And but yeah, the iPhone 12 Pro, 12 Mini, regular 12, and the 12 Pro Max came out at this time 3 years ago almost. And every time that I touch this iPhone and play around with it, I'm quite emotional because it brings me back memories to late 2020, when I was in 12th grade. I was doing hybrid stuff, and during the crazy COVID times, and I remember going to the stores playing around with these iPhones with certain protocols. So, and it was quite crazy. So kind of a special era in terms of that, sentimental standpoint. But pretty much, I found this iPhone on eBay. I think this past June, or was it July? I can't remember. And pretty much, yeah, I'm obviously not going to say how much I got it for, but I mean, I desperately wanted an iPhone demo model in my collection, and I found this unbelievable, iPhone 12 Pro, and I asked him, they showed they didn't show pictures of the iPhone actually on, right? So I was a bit skeptical, but I mean, it was a nice older woman. I messaged her back and forth quite often, and she said it's running 14.1, and she showed pictures. And it's like, ooh, now I'm interested because I wasn't quite sure. And then I got interested quickly, and the bids just ballooned in price, and I happened to be the winner, and I was able to pay for it, and with my emergency credit card, because I really wanted one of these devices, as demo models just are very hard to come by that can be used for resale. So this is very interesting. But I could take the case off, but I think I'm going to leave it in on the case just to keep it safe. It does have a screen protector on it as well. But let's unlock it. So here's the home screen, right? I do not have it on Wi-Fi because I've heard people have bad stories about putting demos on Wi-Fi, and then Apple can track it or lock it or whatever. So I don't want to take that risk, and I don't want to put it on Wi-Fi because obviously I don't want this device to get bricked, obviously. But there might be tutorials out there about how to get the demo apps to working on here again. But pretty much you see there are a couple of pages of apps here, demo apps, which I'll look at in a sec. But we do have, let's confirm that this is actually running iOS 14.1 right there. You can see I can't change the name. is a 128 gig model, which I believe was the minimum storage you could get the Pro. It does have content on here. You could not reset it. There was no reset button down there. The only way to reset it is to restore it with iTunes, which obviously I definitely won't do. So this iPhone is definitely one of my favorites in my collection because these are obviously very hard to come by. And all the third-party apps will open, but it does have the Face ID app. It does not open. It does have some, and none of the apps, the demo apps will open either, I don't think. It says Clips no longer available, Pocket no longer available, all that stuff. So I don't have access to the apps, but, so yeah, this one sadly doesn't have the screensaver option either. But, what it does have is, it does have some interesting music on here. And so I could play music on here, which is pretty cool. So there are a decent amount of songs. And so yeah, so there are a decent amount of songs on here. There are some photos. So pretty cool. That it did come with some stuff on there. It doesn't have any text on here. It doesn't have any messages. It does have context and stuff like that on there. It does have notes and stuff. So pretty interesting. But yeah. But pretty much I do want to show off this demo iPhone 12 Pro that I have in my collection. I've had it for a few months. I just haven't had the guts to make a video about it until now. And there isn't really a whole lot I can do about it. But yeah, but I do want to show it off and say that I do have an iPhone 12 Pro demo model, and yeah, and peace out, everybody.